Alright guys, we're back again after fast traveling. And today's video is going to be a little different. You're going to see a lot more boss fights in this episode. Right now, we've arrived at the location of Relaxaurus Lux, the boss of the sealed realm of the Thunder Dragon. We've entered the dungeon, and the moment we stepped in, I sent out Bushi and ordered it to attack. And honestly, Bushi's damage is insane. But Relaxaurus Lux is no joke either. This is a seriously powerful pal. It's giving Bushi a tough fight right now. As long as it doesn't target me, we're good. Wait, it's coming towards me again. Nope, I need to run. I cannot take that hit. By the way guys, I actually recorded this video quite a while ago. I know some of you might be thinking, why isn't he upgrading his armor or gear properly? Don't worry, you'll see all of that in the upcoming videos. At the start, I was mostly rushing through the game trying to capture stronger pals as quickly as possible. Later on, I started focusing more on upgrading my base and improving my character. You'll definitely see that progression soon. For now, the plan is simple. I want to capture this Relaxaurus Lux. Let's see if we can actually pull it off. Alright, its HP is almost low now. I've told Bushi to use a charge attack to finish weakening it. Just a little more damage. Alright guys, and just like that, the fight is over. Unfortunately, Relaxaurus Lux ended up dying before we could capture it. That's some bad luck right there. But it's fine. At least we gained a good amount of XP from the fight. After defeating Relaxaurus Lux, we moved forward and spotted Univolt nearby. So I immediately sent Bushi to attack it. Bushi started attacking with its flamethrower, and then I ordered it to use a charge attack as well. Meanwhile, I quickly hid behind a rock to stay safe. Honestly, it doesn't matter how strong my pals are, my armor is basically trash right now. If Univolt lands even one solid hit on me, I'm done for. Everything would be wasted. Wait, hold on, that attack almost got me. I'm literally about to die. I need to run. And Bushi is also about to go down. This is bad. I need to switch my pal quickly. Let me get a little distance from Univolt first. Alright, now I'm sending Penking into the fight. Bushi is almost dead anyway, so it's time for Penking to step in. Come on Penking, you can do this. Penking attacks with its ice abilities, and that's some solid damage right there. Very nice. Univolt is taking heavy hits now, but I still need to stay careful because my armor is completely broken. If I take even a single hit, I'm finished. Penking is holding up really well. Look at that. Penking just froze Univolt in place. That's perfect. Alright, let me try throwing a sphere and see if we can capture it. Gigasphere out. 32%, 57%, 100%. Alright guys, we captured Univolt. This is huge because it will help generate electricity at our base. After that, we headed toward our next boss fight. Using our glider, we flew across the area and reached the dungeon entrance. And our next boss is Lunaris, a level 32 boss. The moment we entered the dungeon, I ordered Bushi to attack aggressively. I had to get a little closer so Bushi could properly engage the boss. Bushi started attacking Lunaris with its flamethrower, dealing some really good damage. But Lunaris is extremely strong too. It quickly fired back and dealt heavy damage to Bushi. Both sides are trading powerful attacks right now. Meanwhile, I'm staying hidden behind cover. I could show the gameplay from a closer angle, but if I get too close and die, the fight would be over. Lunaris is also hitting really hard right now, but Bushi is dealing great damage as well. This is turning into a really intense fight between the two. My main goal here is to capture Lunaris, so I'm patiently waiting for its HP to drop lower. Once it gets close to low health, I'll send Penking in to deal some extra damage. Penking is actually a really good pal for situations like this. Whenever it uses its ice attack, it deals heavy damage and also slows the enemy down, which makes the fight much easier to control. Alright, that hit did some solid damage to Lunaris. But Lunaris is no weak opponent either. It's fighting back just as aggressively. I think I need to move to the side and try a smarter approach. If I can get behind Lunaris and throw the sphere from the back, it won't notice me. And when you throw it from behind, the capture rate actually increases. Right after that, Pen-King unleashes its ice breath, freezing the area. Lunaris was already low on HP, so this was the perfect moment. I quickly moved into position and threw my Gigasphere. 21%, 54%, 100%, and just like that, Lunaris is captured. That was actually a lot easier than I expected. After capturing Lunaris, we stepped outside the dungeon and ran into Elphidran, a level 30 dragon-type pal. I didn't show the entire fight here. With Bushi's help, we dealt some quick damage and captured it pretty smoothly. At this point, you'll notice the video pacing getting much faster, because now we're progressing quickly and capturing stronger pals one after another without wasting time. We returned to our base for a moment and crafted a fire bow. You might notice that even at a higher level, I'm still using a bow. The reason is simple. At that time, I wasn't focusing much on upgrading my weapons. Since my pals were already very strong, I relied on them more during battles. After that, we headed to another location, the sealed realm of the Stalwart, where we encountered Warsect, a level 30 boss. As soon as the fight started, I sent Bushi into battle. But Warsect hits extremely hard. One attack from it can deal massive damage, especially at night when the fight becomes even more dangerous. Bushi started attacking with its flamethrower, dealing solid damage to Warsect. But Warsect quickly locked onto me and started chasing me down. I had to run immediately because if I got knocked out, there would be no way to capture it. The fight between Bushi and Warsect became really intense. Bushi kept landing strong hits, and eventually Warsect dropped to around half HP. Now I just needed to wait for the perfect moment. The plan was simple: weaken it enough and then throw the sphere. But Warsect kept flying around and chasing me again, forcing me to change my position and hide. Meanwhile, Bushi continued attacking. Another flamethrower hit. Perfect damage. Alright, this is the moment. I threw the sphere. 15% capture rate, 35%, 66%, 100%. And there it is, Warsect has been captured. Today we've almost captured every boss in a single run. After that, we fast-traveled back to our base. And as you can see, Warsect is already getting to work. We also needed to complete a mission that required building a cooler, so we went ahead and built an ice cooler box at the base. After that, we returned to our base and started improving it. We reconstructed the area a little and cleared some space so our pals could rest properly. Then, we built beds for our pals, making the base much more organized and comfortable for them. Once that was done, we headed outside for a bit to collect some food resources. While exploring, we also found wheat seeds, which will be really useful later for farming. After gathering some supplies, we got ready for the next boss fight. We fast-traveled to the next location, where our next boss was waiting. This time, the boss was Verdash, the level 35 boss of the sealed realm of the Swift. As usual, I sent Bushi out first to start the fight. At first, Bushi wasn't attacking properly, so I had to switch back and command it again. Then Bushi used its electric charge attack, landing a massive hit. At that moment, my character was actually hungry, so I quickly ate some food and also fed my pal a little so I wouldn't lose health from hunger. Meanwhile, I kept running around to avoid Verdash's dash attacks. Bushi and Verdash were having an intense battle. Verdash is a grass-type pal and uses powerful wind and root-style attacks, creating sharp air slashes. Bushi managed to bring Verdash's HP to below half. but Verdash was also dealing heavy damage in return. I even jumped in and dealt some damage myself using my sword. The fight was getting really intense. But then something unfortunate happened. I accidentally threw the wrong sphere at the wrong moment, and because of that, Bushi ended up defeating Verdash before I could capture it. But it's fine. We still gained a lot of XP, and because of that, we finally reached level 40. After that, while continuing our journey, we traveled toward the Snowy Mountains, also known as the Frostbound Mountains. We started climbing the icy terrain and reached a completely new snowy location. And right there, our next boss fight is waiting. But that battle will be in the next video. If you made it this far in the video, make sure to like the video, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe and share it as well. I'll see you guys in the next episode.